Yeah, when we would get our rations issued to us, and they would issue us 3 meals of canned rations. But we couldn't carry that much weight. So we would destroy all the rations except one heavy can a day. And we didn't carry extra weight because we were so loaded down with ammunition and weapons and water. And the sergeant would always come around and say, "Here, carry this anti-tank weapon," or "Here, carry another box of machine gun ammunition." We were so heavy that we couldn't carry all the food we wanted to carry. So our packs were so heavy that to get up, you had to lay back and pull the straps really tight, and then hold your weapon out at full arm's length, and put one leg out, and then kick over onto your stomach, and then do a push-up, and then put one knee under, and then stand up. And the other guys that were up already would have to stand there and make sure you didn't fall over. And then you have to carry that load all day. So we tried not to carry extra stuff. But several times during the year, we didn't get resupplies. Every week, usually we'd get a resupply of food. But when it came time for resupply, the first sergeant just came around and said, there won't be any resupply. So we had little bits of food sometimes left in our pack, a thing of crackers or something like that, because when we destroyed our food, the stuff we were issued, we would keep out the crackers and treats and pound cakes and things, and try to, to just supplement our diet. And when we were walking along, every time they called a halt, we would flop down and eat, and make coffee and eat food out of our packs if we could. But when they said there was no rations, people had a few little bits of rations left. So the first day or two, we were able to do that. But then we ran out of food, and so we had to look for what we could do. And we had heard you could eat the inner bark off of trees if it wasn't bitter. So we would take sticks and beat the trees with them, and then take off the outer bark. And inside there would be this thin inner bark. And we would peel that off and then taste it. And if it wasn't bitter, then we'd cut it up and swallow it so we could put something in our stomach. And when you're on long-range patrol, there aren't very many of you, and they try to give you what's called a LRP ration. It's a dehydrated ration, and that's what we wanted because it was lightweight. But when we had heavy rations, we didn't carry anything extra, so we had to go another full week without replacement rations. So we even found we went through these cow pastures and we found these pink-looking berries that are fuzzy. And the rule is you don't eat anything like that because it might be poison. But some guys put some in their mouth and it made their mouth numb. So they thought maybe if we swallowed this, it would make our stomach numb. So people started swallowing them to stop your stomach from hurting. The numbness would keep your stomach from hurting. And that's why when we finally found that little thing of peanut butter, we had the toilet paper and peanut butter sandwiches, because we just had to put something in our stomach. And paper will work really well if you can swallow it. And so at times, it was only twice during the year we had to starve like that, where we had no replacement rations for a week each time.